Today in the wood yard, we're gonna kill the rest of this pile. We tried yesterday, but we couldn't do it, but today is the day. Here we go. So that's what we got done yesterday, the whole pile over there. Looking at what's left, I'm thinking we got not quite 3/4 of the way through, 2/3 easily. But got the saws laying right there. They're gassed up, they're oiled up, sharpened the chains already, and we're ready to get cutting. So we're gonna cut the rest of this, chuck it that way, and then when we get done with that, we're gonna fire up the Easton Made Ultra and start splitting. We got all day and we're gonna work till we can't stand anymore. That's what's happening. So here we go. So I was cutting away quite happily, emptied one tank we got done already, so we figured we got at least 3-4 more to go. And I cut on this chunk right here. This piece is I think it's red oak. Anyway, I cut it right here because this is the 16 inches right here from here to here, and so this obviously is too small, too short. It's probably only 10 inches or so. So what I do a lot of times when I get these chunks like this, instead of just leaving a chunk and then having a bunch of small chunks, when you get a big enough piece that's probably at least 15-16 inches, so what I do is I'm just going to split it in half, that chunk, and I'm going to split this this chunk in half, and then this chunk. Well, they're falling apart already. So anyway, so then what I'm going to have is I'll have 6 pieces here that can go right in with the regular wood that are the regular stick forms. So a lot of times I'll take a cookie that's a bigger one and I'll just cut it in half, and because it's 15, 16, 17 inches, I just put it right into the wood that's for sale instead of throwing it into the cookie pile. So there you go, a little lesson. So yeah, I just cut them down like this so they're like 3-4 inches thick, and we just pop them in half with the splitter, or if they just pop apart like these, because he's got a hole in the middle here. But those will be saleable pieces of wood then, or chunks that are big enough to go in the pile. So there you go. pile is complete. That was the last one, and it was a piece of cherry, my favorite wood. How's it going, sir?
Best job I've ever had.
That's what I thought he would say. So there it is. The pile is done. Now we're just cleaning up some bark and some sawdust and stuff. Easton Made is right here, and we're going to wheel it right over into the pile and then just let the wood fall this way, and we're going to work that way. But first we're going to clean an area up here so that when we put pallets down it's nice and clean. So yesterday I cut for 6.5 hours, and today I cut for 2.5 hours. So 9 hours of cutting, and having Caden chuck wood out of the way saves a bunch of time because I can just keep cutting, and when we get a big pile I just help him chuck a few off, and it works pretty good. So anyway, we're going to start up the Easton Made Ultra, and we're going to do some wood splitting right now. Here it goes, splitting time. We backed in the splitter so we got lots of space out front here, and we're just going to let the wood fall right off, and we're going to go that direction. Caden is doing his favorite job in the whole wood yard. Is this your favorite job?
Sure is.
Yeah, you're lying. He hates doing this. He said it's his least favorite part is cleaning up, but it's got to get done. So anyway, we're going to fire it up and we're going to do some splitting right now. So there it is. We got a good bunch of work done today. We got the rest of the cutting done, and we just split for almost 3 hours, like 2.5, 2:45, something like that. So we probably got about 3 full cords split here, it looks like. That's my guess. Just because I know I can do about a full cord an hour, and we did almost 3 hours worth, and we were moving right along. So splitters working just excellent, flying right through this stuff. What's kind of nice is about half the stuff in here, because it's barkless, the smaller rounds are actually dry. When I split them open, if we're doing halves and quarters, we just chuck them, so I don't have to worry about splitting them down finer so that they dry. The wetter ones we are splitting down, but so yeah, we got a bunch done, and tomorrow we're going to split for 4 or 5 hours. Just depends on you know, other things I have to do. But so yeah, had a good day today. Beautiful day to be outside. It's probably 38, 39 degrees, but there's no wind, almost no wind, and it was sunny. So all I got is just a t-shirt and a flannel shirt, and I was fine. When I was cutting, I just had a t-shirt on, and that's all you needed. It was just beautiful to be outside today. Every day should be like this. So thanks for being here. Please hit the like, subscribe button. If you hit the bell, the notification bell, it will let you know whenever I have a new video, which is every day. And I will see you tomorrow right back here in the woodyard. Good night, Irene.